Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for Grade 1. We are going to start Unit 6. Its title is The Camera. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear children, today under the title of grammar, we are going to learn use of articles. Before this, English for Grade C, you have learnt about articles, a or an. Do you remember? If not, you may watch this video lecture again. And we are going to learn further to identify a or an as articles and recognize that plural nouns do not take the articles a or an. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The name of Allah starts with the letter A. So the first letter, when we write Allah, the first letter is A. And we know A is the first letter of English alphabet. Means when we write ABC, the first letter we write is A. And A, it is a vowel letter. It is a vowel. We have learnt about vowels. Do you remember? Okay, so tell me what are vowels and consonants, and what article comes with a vowel and what article comes with a consonant. So pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear children, could you recall what are vowels and what are consonants? Do you remember? Okay, I hope you have answered correctly, and that's here. But when we write ABC from A to Z, altogether there are 26 letters, right? And when we take these 5 letters, A, E, I, O, U, separate. Now we have separated these 5 letters from ABC. So these 5 are known as vowels. And rest of 21 letters, B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Altogether, these are consonants. So these are consonants and these are vowels, right? And the next concept is, these are altogether, there are 5 vowels in our alphabets. A, E, I, O, U, right? How do we say it? A, E, I, O, U, right? We have practiced it, okay? So when a word starts with a vowel sound, we use article an. Which article we use? An. Before that word. Means if a word is starting with any vowel sound, and what they are, a, I, O, any of this sound, if a word is starting with this sound, to write that word before for that word we'll use article an. For example, look at this word. This is apple. And the initial sound is a. We know that. And it's a vowel sound. That we also know. So when we want to write apple, we will write an apple, right? And orange. If we want to write orange, now again, it is starting with sound O, and that is a vowel sound. We'll write an orange, right? So whenever there is apple and it's one, okay? Apple, so its initial sound is vowel sound and it is one as well. So an apple means one apple, okay? So there are two things at a time. The initial sound of this naming word is a vowel sound and it is one. An apple a day is good for your health, means one apple. So when I want to say one apple, I will write an apple, right? Likewise, if I want to say one orange, I will say an orange. And likewise, we'll write the same. Okay, are you clear with the concept? Very good. So, let's practice it through an activity. Are you ready for that? Okay, what we are going to do? Here are words and their pictures. So, teachers, you will ask randomly and make every child to participate that how they are going to use an article with that and why. Okay, so pause the video, enjoy this beautiful activity and then come back. Yes, my dear students, have you answered your teacher nicely? Good job. How we'll use an article? Apple. Its initial sound, its beginning sound is a vowel sound and it is one. That's why we'll say an apple, right? Egg, vowel sound and it's one, an egg. Igloo, it's vowel sound and it is one, an igloo. Octopus, vowel sound and it is one, so an octopus. And umbrella, vowel sound and it is one, so an umbrella. I hope you answered correctly the way I'm telling you. Good job. So let's see what does your book say about it. Articles. We use a. So, and we have learned when we use a. We use a for words beginning with a consonant sound. So, if a word is not beginning with a vowel sound and it is starting with a consonant sound, we will use a. And the rule is same. For example, here, man. So, the first sound is a consonant sound because it is not A, E, I, O, U. So, it's a consonant. So, when I want to say one man, what will I say? A man, right? And likewise, bow. The initial sound, the beginning sound of this word is B and it is a consonant sound. Good. So, if I want to say one bow, so what I say? A bow, right? Okay. And we use an for words beginning with a vowel sound as I told you. And what vowel sound are? A, I, O, A, right? If it is starting with this sound, look at this word, the initial sound is A and we say egg. So, which article we'll use with it? An egg, because it is one and its initial sound is a vowel sound. Right. The next example is arrow. Again, its initial sound is a vowel sound and it is one, so it's an arrow. Right. Okay. So, now the other thing is articles are used to refer to a naming word and articles a or an are always used with singular naming word. The way I'm telling you, if it is one, okay, if it is one, then we use a or an. A with consonant sounds and an with vowel sounds. And we don't put a or an never with plural naming words. Means if the naming words are more than one. For example, an apple. Why an? Because it is one. But if it is more than one, then it's apples, not an apples. Apples, okay? Because it's more than one. And what more than one are? They are plural. So we don't use article an or a with plural naming words. We use a or an only with singular naming word, right? Are you clear? Okay, let's practice it further. A book. Why a? Because it's a consonant sound after it. And it's one. But if it is more than one, it's plural naming word. So we will say books. Right? Are you clear? Okay. So now it's your turn. You will tell the answer. Why A is being used with man. Okay? Teachers, kindly pause the video. Take the answer of this question to make sure every student is clear with the concept. Pause the video, answer this question to your teacher, and then come. Yes, my dear students, I hope you have answered correctly that there is a consonant sound. The initial sound is a consonant sound and it is a singular naming word. That's why we say man, right? Now again, why an elephant? Pause the video, answer the question to your teacher and then come back. Yes, smart, you answered correctly because there is a vowel sound and it's a singular naming word. Good job. Now you are done with your concept, so it's time for your homework. You will write 5 words for each article a and an in your notebook. And here I'm giving you a worksheet. My dear fellow teachers, this worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide printed worksheet to students for practice. And students, what you are going to do, you will use article a or an, and be careful if it is plural, means if it's more than one, you will not use article. It can be a little tricky, okay? So in this way, what we have learned today, we learned to identify a or an as articles, and we recognize that plural nouns do not take the article a or an. So in this way, we received our SLO to identify a or an as articles and recognize that plural nouns do not take the article a or an. Are we done with it? Yes, good job. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning and take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.